All right, let's see if we can get some people in here to do a Dragon Ball Z style monk on D&D Beyond for D&D 5e. Wait for some people to get in here. Where are my tags on this? Oh well, I'm not seeing them. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Finish up these tags real quick, and then we're going to create our Dragon Ball Z style monk for one of my new players. I think we're going to go with level 5. What's happening, Mike? Good to have you here. All right. Can you guys see me, hear me fine? What's up, Delta Blaze? Good to see you, man. All right, let's start. I'm up for names. This is just a holding place name. Any names come to mind, please let me know. We're going to go with our race. I think the easiest race is going just human. If we're going to go Dragon Ball Z, but I mean, let's see what else we have. Genasi could be fine. Asimar might be all right. Those are mostly strength-based, though. We're going to go with a dex-based monk. Move some stuff around here. That'll be fine. All right. Okay, so either we roll randomly for I like my dice right here. Either roll randomly for race or any suggestions from the chat room on this one. Half-elf, human, Genasi. I think these all fit. I mean, halfling, gnome. Halfling would kind of go with like a Krillin style. Sun Soul's probably the best, but I was going to kind of make that or have that discussion. Visca for the name? All right. That seems more like a female name? Or do you think that works both ways? Where is my D20? I think I brought them all in for those games I played yesterday. Okay, both ways. I'm good with that. Viscos for a dude. All right, we'll have the... we'll put it in there since this is for a new player. We'll have both options. All right, who has a D20 roll? If not, let's go halfling. All right. Hive says halfling. I'm down. I love halfling. Any chance to play a halfling, I'm good with. Halfling luck is one of the strongest racial features in the game. So let's do it. And it's really good for new players too, because anytime you get to re-roll and have a good feeling, then that's what we want, right? Halfling kind of go with like a Krillin feel, maybe make a powerful Krillin. So lucky, when you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll that die and must use the new roll. It's too good. Nimbleness is great. Really good for Monk, actually. Maybe save you from using one of your key points. Advantage on saving throws of being frightened. That seems to fit that kind of martial arts discipline. I like it. Let's go with Halfling. Ooh, Kai feel. I think maybe Genasi would be more for that. Half Halfling, half Genasi. Yeah, the Halfling appetite definitely lines up with it. Good call, Charles. Good call. All right, cool. We got our race. We're going to go class. We're going to go monk. Thinking 5 levels and see where it goes for a newer player. All right, I haven't built a lot of monks, so I'm going to lean on you guys if you have. That's kind of why I'm doing this too, is to have a little bit of experience with the monks. I've played with a couple. I've DM'd for a couple. Okay, hit points, 1d8, da-da-da. D&D Beyond will do this. Proficiencies. I like to do the proficiencies later after we see what all of our other choices give us. So I'll come back and do proficiencies. But let's take a look at what they are anyway. Acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth. We'll see what our background and whatnot gives us. We're going to go 5 levels. Martial arts, you practice at least one of martial arts given you. Key points, we got to choose nothing for that. Unarmored movement. Gives you better speed. Here we go. Tradition. Monastic tradition. Way of shadow. Way of 4 elements. Way of the open hand. I could see 4 elements or open hand. What do you guys think? 4 elements I know is more of like an airbender, elemental bender type of deal, but we do have some elemental blast type of things like the Kaioken and whatnot. So there is a dragon. I don't think it fits Dragon Ball Z, and I have not bought it yet. I could buy it. It's like $2, I think. All right, we'll start it off with open hand and see where we go from there. I don't think the dragon fits with the DBZ style, though, from what I've looked into it, but it does look really strong. Okay, way of hand. Deflect missiles. Throw stuff back at people. Open hand technique. Starting when you choose this tradition, 3rd level, you can manipulate your enemy's ki when you harness your own. However, you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects. All right, so the flurry of blows is probably the biggest Dragon Ball Z style thing. They're always just punching like crazy, kicking like crazy. So that fits. The other one is we want to get some sort of blast, right? Okay, what does Shadow give you? Dark Energy user. Are there Dark Energy users in DBZ? I guess if we're going a little more evil. The thing I love about DBZ though is it's very lawful good. Most of your characters are lawful good. And this is for a newer player, so you want to keep that kind of stuff, the alignment system kind of simple. Must make a strength. Okay, so it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. That's nice. Prone is great, especially for you and for your party. Must make a strength saving throw. If it fails, you can push it up to 15 feet away from you. That's amazing. And then it can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. That could be really big. That's really strong. Monks are crazy. Crazy good, and I'm seeing why. All right, ability score improvement. Or do we want to take a feature? What would be a good feature? I feel like features are best. But let's see what our abilities are first, or our scores are first. And then we'll go back and get that one. Is there any feature that gives us kind of a... Can we get Eldritch Blast? DBZ fighters are anything but stealthy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're up in your face, fighting for the good, Superman type of people. We already have halfling luck, so we don't really need that on top of lucky. I'm thinking steel. There's like a spell sniper or something, or am I mixing that up with bard? I know there's a feature that lets you get a spell, and if we can get Eldritch Blast as a spell, that'll kind of be like the Kaioken attack, and I'd like to have that. You could at least flavor it that way. All right, well, let's look at the features and see. All the more dark energy guys in DBZ are the threatened by Yamcha or our gods, right? Strixhaven initiative feat in the new book lets you get 2 cantrips and 1 first level. Maybe that's what I'm thinking is spell initiate. So the problem is that I have a person that plays for me, and he has his DBZ or his D&D Beyond account, and he has a bunch of different books that I don't have, and I have some books he doesn't have. So, or is it Magic Initiate? There we go. Magic Initiate Warlock. Can I get... There it is. Boom. Magic Initiate Warlock. What else can we get? Create Bonfire, Eldritch Blast. We already got that. Friend, Frostbite, Mage Hand, Magic Stone, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, Prestidigitation, Thunderclap, True Strike. We kind of have a Thunderclap thing. Let's go with Mage Hand, because you can kind of push stuff. I don't know. Let me know this. I'm up for debate on that second one. Yeah, Magic Initiate. Thanks, Charles. Flight or Levitate? Let's see what we get from the third one. So here's the one that actually is a first level spell. I don't think we have Levitate on here. Actually, I think the dragon one does. The dragon monk does give you flight. So that's a good point. I don't know if it gives you flight before level 5 though. But that may be a reason to get that. Yeah, mirror image like after image. There's a duplicate self too, right? Something like that. Okay, so Witch Bolt's really good, and that's kind of like you're connecting with that energy attack, and it just stays on the person. Hellish Rebuke, Expedition, Comprehend Languages, Charm Person, Spectre, Armor of Agathis. Armor of Agathis is very strong. I'm thinking Witch Bolt. You can kind of do that for... so, a beam of crackling... beam. There we go. Beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of light between you and the target. Is that not perfect? Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage. And on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target. Automatically, the spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell range or it is a total cover from you. I think that's perfect. Now that you guys are saying it, maybe if we do a level 10 monk, dip into warlock, that might be the way to go. I'll look into that. But this one's a level 5, and it's for a newer player, so I like that. Boom. We have kind of a way to throw little bits of energy. Because dipping into warlock will let you kind of do the quick teleportation to fight somebody. All right, slow fall. Slow fall's nice. And then extra attack is a must. That's why we gotta have at least level 5. And stunning strike is super nice. Okay, let's roll for abilities. Anyone want to roll? Anyone got dice on them? The Lord of Gains. I'm down. What's up, Ninja Master? Good to see you here, man. We're just throwing a monk together. I mean, we had almost 10 people in here. Just a last minute thing. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's go with... anyone want to roll? If not, I will go to manually rolled. Or if people do want to roll, go to manual roll. I think you can roll in here too, though. Yeah, we can for people who don't want to. Hive, Warlock Patron, aka lend me your energy. Yeah, like, wow, what's the Spirit Bomb? Right? You got like the Spirit Bomb. He has Melora. Melora would be a good patron for that. A good Warlock, lawful good Warlock with Melora as the patron. Can Hexblade Warlocks use like staffs? I haven't done a Hexblade yet. All right, we'll roll on here. Since Ninja Master's doing the driving. All right. I usually don't like to roll, but or roll on the computers because they just it's never too randomized. It's always somewhere down the middle. Ooh, a 16. We'll take that. All right, Charles got us a 12. Simple martial weapons. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, so that might be something to check out is really go heavy into Warlock for Dragon Ball Z characters. True, you got Trunks using a sword. Goku used to use a sword, right? Way back in the day. Or Gohan. He used one when he was training with Piccolo. I mean, Hexblade Warlock might be the way to go. Let's build this and then try like a level 10 and see if we can, like, how far we can go into Warlock. Because, like, flight and levitation and stuff would be really cool to be fighting while you're doing that. We got a 12. Oh, wait. Sorry. We're rolling, roll 4d6, drop the lowest one. So we got a 12 from Charles. The computer gave us a 10, a 16, and a 10. Mike, his weapon would either be a sword like Trunks or just give him brass knuckles so he could do almost anything with his hands. Yeah, that could totally work too. I don't know any DBZ characters that use brass knucks, but you could flavor it, you know, like he's putting some sort of energy over his fists. They have claws, so it may not be brass knucks, but you have like Vega. Like claws. So, okay. So we're keeping 12. Let's see what else we roll. 12 from them. And a 15. Cool. So 16, 15, 12, 12, 10, 10. Those are very, very solid numbers. We're going to put, what do we get? 2 to dexterity. So 16 to dexterity is going to make it 18. What do we think? Constitution or wisdom? We don't really know who our character is yet, so it's tough to say. But Constitution or Wisdom for the 15. Do we get a +1 anywhere? Charisma. I don't want one in Charisma. That's not going to help us at all. That's a throwaway stat. Yeah, Goku had the power pole. That's what I was thinking, but we don't have to form off of Goku. All right, let's put in Wisdom then. Delta says Wisdom. 15 Wisdom, 12 Constitution, I guess 12 Charisma, 10 Strength, 10 Intelligence. I may move... I may move this racial bonus over to wisdom, just to even it out. Doing this according to the Tasha's Hideous Laughter, you can move, or Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, you can move 1 point over so that you're not stuck into your race. So, all right, so we got 18, 10, 12, 10, 10, 16, 13. Perfect. Looks great. Should probably do description first. Hive int dump step sounds like about right for a DBZ character. Yeah, for sure. I probably could have went with strength, but I feel I may go back and change that. Change charisma to strength. Yeah, I think, Mike, I think you're right. I may go back and... all right, let's go back and do that. Everyone's saying it, so... 10 here on charisma and 12 on strength. Boom. Dunzo. All right, description. This is where we're going to... And then we'll go back after and pick some more stuff from the level. Welcome, new people. We're going to go with lawful good. Just a good guy. Just a good guy. He has a code of ethics, and he sticks to them. That's very Dragon Ball Z to me. We're going to go with Melora for the Spirit Bomb. Let's go with poor. Doesn't really care for physical things. I don't care about these. We need personality. There we go. Where's our background at? Here it is, background. Okay, I missed it at the top. All right, what kind of background do we want? Hermit would be kind of like Master Roshi. Acolyte, not so much. What do you guys think for background? Delta, yeah. Newest. Were you in the chat this week? The live stream? Gladiator? So we gotta go like with... I mean, they did... That Dragon Ball used to be built around those big tournaments. So, good call. Good call on both of you. Thank you, Ninja Master and Delta. Let's go with Gladiator. What do we get from a musical instrument? It's gotta be some sort of flute, right? Not like a flute, but like a pan flute or an ocarina. Is there an ocarina on here? There's a pan flute. What do you guys think for instrument? I'm thinking pan flute. War gong. Viol. I don't know what a talking is. Tantan. Songhorn. Sean. Lute, lyre, longhorn, horn, hand, drum. I'm thinking pan flute. Gotcha. Noble like Vegeta. That actually could be a fun one too, especially if we're dipping into Warlock. All right, what is a Sean? We're gonna go with it because you said so, Delta. Is Piccolo on there? I didn't see Piccolo. Wargong he wears as a hat. That would be pretty cool. Bagpipes, classic DBZ. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, Delta, we had a really good live stream actually. Has anyone not seen? Can I say spoilers? Has anyone not seen? Say something if you haven't seen this week's episode of Critical Role. Small flute, it's like a piccolo, giant piccolo. Perfect. There you go. Reference to Piccolo. I love it. Popular by demand. Okay, so he's an entertaining fellow, but we just got rid of his charisma. All right. So he's a gladiator who is just kind of boring personality, or neutral personality, but very good at fighting. So people like him. He's also for the folk hero would be good too, though, right? I think folk hero would be good. I think Noble is a good choice, Mike, but I think that's more... I don't know if I want to go Lawful Good with a Noble. Here we go. Here's the fun stuff. All right, let's roll some dice. We got personality traits. Choose 2. All right, we got anyone with D8s out there. Yeah, Gohan was a folk hero, but he's also kind of started off as a gladiator of sorts. Martial arts tournaments and whatnot. I mean, that's very similar to what they did. All right, let's roll some dice. 1D. Okay, we got a 4 from Delta Blaze. We need roll another one, if you will. Nobody stays angry at me or around me for long, since I can defuse the amount of any tension. Okay, so a very passive person whose passivity goes to those around him. I like that. All right, kind of the person who calms things down. They were acolyte of the Church of Gains, right? I mean, that's what everyone loves about DBZ, right? 2. Whenever I come to a new place, I collect local rumors and spread gossip. All right, so that's interesting. All right, so now our character's developing a little bit. They kind of secretly go around and spread news and collect whatever news is in the place, and then they diffuse the situation that they bring up. That's a little weird. Spike gauntlets are considered a monk weapon. That would be nice. And would work for Pact of the Blade. Okay. All right, ideals. Let's get a D6 roll for ideals, 1 for bonds and 1 for flaws. Kind of feel like that last one was a flaw too, though. Spreading rumors. Right, that makes them a little more mischievous. So maybe they cause problems just to fix them. I don't know. All right, so ideals. Make the world better. It was good. Okay, so beauty. When I perform, I make the world better than it was. Yeah, see that. Like Gladiator's got a lot of performance kind of stuff. Lawful. Tradition. The stories, legends, and songs of the past must be forgotten, for they teach us who it must never be forgotten, for they teach us who we are. So again, not like I like the lawful one, but charisma seems to be needed for that a little bit. Maybe they're just kind of a stickler on it, but we'll add that for ideals. We're trying to make a Hercules with less personality. Kind of like Orem, right? This kind of feels a little bit like Orem. I guess Goku didn't have a ton of personality. Well, Krillin definitely didn't have a ton of personality. All right, bonds. What do we got for bonds? Anyone got a D6 for me? No, I will roll it on my phone. I was playing Magics last night, and so all my dice are in the living room. Where's my dice app? Can you roll dice in the chat? I know you can in some chats. All right, Hive, if we make a Genasi DBZ character next, can they be some Genie Warlock for the wishes? Yeah, and then we can go lucky with that one too. I mean, it fits the 3. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it fits the whole making wishes from the dragon type of thing. Delta, yeah, I love Orem in combat too. Liam has to kind of pull back on his personality. All right, 3. I want to be famous, whatever it takes. This is a lot different than I was seeing this character, but let's go with the chaos, man. Let's go with the rolls. I think we might have to change him to lawful or neutral good. Okay, so it's kind of coming together. So they come to a town. They come to a town. They spread rumors and get people talking about all these rumors and stuff, and then they cause a scene, and they come in to save the day and defuse the situation. So, because they're trying to get famous. What was Mr. Satan, right? Hercule, yeah, thank you. We're making Hercule. That's exactly what's happening. we went from Goku to Hercule. All right, another D6, please. Charles, I was going to make a Genasi Genie Warlock, but I felt that was a bit too on the nose. A little bit. But hey, some stuff is a trope or on the nose for a reason. As long as you don't keep everything on the nose, you can have some stuff that's just straight down the middle. Mike, sounds like Vegeta holding to tradition to the point of aggression, but wanting to be known as he's the most powerful warrior. See, that's good, Mike. I like that. Wanting to be known as the most powerful warrior. So maybe he spreads rumors to puff up. Maybe he spreads rumors to puff up whoever he's going to fight, right? Oh, this guy's awesome. This guy's amazing. This guy's the best in the world. And then whenever he goes to fight him, people think he's stronger than he is. This is a tactic done by the smartest fighters anyway. So I kind of like that. All right, number 3 for our flaw. A couple of threes. A scandal prevents me from ever going home again. That kind of trouble seems to follow me around. This is a more mischievous character. Maybe we should start with this next time. Start with this, and then we can build our character based off the background. Okay, there we go. So very mischievous, rumor spreading, but he cares so much about his very egotistical, cares so much about his reputation that he's still doing good. He still does good, but he cares a ton about his reputation, and he does good things for his reputation's sake. And he won't go home because that's the one place he has a scandal against him, and he's trying to puff up his name enough to actually maybe go back home. Right? Yeah, they know he's full of it. They know who he is, and he can't get away with it. Yeah, Cell Saga Hercule, 100%. Yeah, flaws make characters, man. Flaws are some of the best things for your background. Okay, so we're not going lawful good. What are we going to go with? He's not a bad dude. He cares about himself, but he's doing good. I mean, it can still be lawful good because his law is his reputation. It's either lawful good or neutral good. What do you think? Killed someone in a tournament, went too far. Then he tried to cover it up or something. I don't think it would be in the tournament. I think maybe in practice or somebody insulted him. Yeah, we'll go lawful neutral for now. But when you go into the lawfuls, not lawful neutral. Yeah, lawful neutral. That works. Okay. Yeah, because lawful just means he has a code, and this dude definitely has a code. But whether he's good or not, he's not bad. He's not doing bad things. Just a little selfish. A lot of selfish. Self-centered. Not selfish, self-centered. All right. Let's not go with poor anymore. He needs to be at least modest. Trying to get up to wealthy. Sweet. Okay, let's go back. What do we get from Gladiator? Acrobatics and performance. Okay, do we want to go into charisma now? I feel like he needs some charisma now. Charisma over what, though? Wisdom? Kind of feel like charisma over wisdom. This dude doesn't seem too wise. Very dexterous, strong. I'm swapping out charisma and wisdom if you guys are good with that. Delta, I think he wants to do good and try, but he's willing to go to about it any way necessary, so I think chaotic good could fit. Does he want to do good, or does he do good so that he looks like a good dude? It's important to a monk, Delta, but it doesn't fit this character, I don't think. He doesn't seem like a wise person. Sounds perfect since he's going to be a slight Warlocks mix anyway. Yeah, and if we're going into Warlock stuff, so... All right, perfect. He can be proficient in those skills without being big in his stats. Right, but his whole persona is him spreading rumors. That's deception. That's a wisdom thing. I mean, that's a charisma thing. He's trying to pump his own name up. Yeah, he's a wise guy, not a wise person. All right, so let's go back to the class and go to our proficiencies that we get here. So we have athletics and performance. Acrobatics and performance. Man, none of these really fit. History, insight, religion. Insight would fit. He'd want to be able to read the room. I think that works. And what else? Athletics. History, religion, stealth. I would say athletics or history. History, he knows a town, so he can talk about it. We get acrobatics from Gladiator already, so we already have that acrobatics. See, I don't know. I think he's brave. I don't think he's gonna run away. I think he's brave. He's not full on Hercule. He's strong. He's brave, but he's more. I think leans more into Vegeta here, where he wants to be known as the greatest. And he hates anything against his reputation. Very egotistical, but he's still doing good. And that's Vegeta. And that pushes him to be a better fighter. So they're good there, but he also wants good reputation, wants everything to be grand and boisterous. Or she. Okay, good. I like that. Delta stealth so that they can fade into the crowd. I wish we could get deception, but that's okay. All right, I think that's it. So let's swap over and do. Let's go ahead and build it on this one, and then I can just take those 5 levels off for when we do it. So let's see what 5 levels of Warlock gives us. Not that one. Where is our... Why am I not seeing... There we go, add another class. Thought I was at the bottom. We can't go into any of these. What do we need? Warlock. We do need wisdom for Warlock. And we can actually change our feat out if we do that. Okay. So... Okay, so it took our strength away so we could have wisdom so that we can go into Warlock. All right. Run away to fight again. That doesn't seem like Vegeta, so I guess we have to kind of settle on what if he's a coward or not. Like... Seems like he's more obsessed with his reputation. I don't think you'd run away if your main concern was your reputation. I don't think you'd run away. All right, add another class. Let's go into Warlock. So we need to change our feat now. All right, what feat do we want to do now? Features. No more magic initiate. Is there something that gives us... What about unarmed? Isn't there an unarmed... Master Warcaster tough. What does tough give us? Your hit point max is increased, and... No, not tough. Tavern Brawler, Spell Snipers. Actor feat? That might be a good one. That's a good call. It's a really good call. Charisma by 1, and... Advantage on deception. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you, Charles and Hive. Good call. I didn't even think about that. And you can mimic speech of another person. So he goes in there and he acts like somebody else in like a crowd that they've heard, and he mimics someone else saying something great about him, spreading rumors about him, or spreading rumors about the person he's supposed to fight in this tournament, martial arts tournament. Puffs himself up, puffs them up, and kind of like Conor McGregor, right? We're kind of making Conor McGregor. A halfling, like Conor McGregor kind of looks like a halfling. Beautiful. I'm very excited about this now. All right, perfect. What are you doing? What was her name again? Visco. Visco's the greatest fighter of all time. 5 levels of Warlock. All right, let's check out our Warlock stuff. Cody, yes. If our player can do an Irish accent, it'll be great. Conta, I'm an acolyte of the Church of Gaines. Proficiencies. Light armor, simple weapons. Otherworldly patron. We are going with a great old one. We may go away from Melora, in fact, but we're going to go with great old one for now. What does great old one give us? 2 cantrips of your choice from the Warlock spell list. Learn additional Warlock cantrip spell slot. So Pact Magic. No, we don't want Fiend. All right, Awakening Mind. This is what... Whoa. That was weird. This is what Great Old One gives us. Starting at first level, your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand you telepathic utterance, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. That's perfect. Spreading rumors telepathically, right? Archfey gets Charm Person. That's pretty good. I think we can get Charm Person in our spell list anyway, though. We'll go back and mess around with that once we see our spells. Yeah, Abridge was great. Kai was good. I hear Super's amazing. I'm getting ready to watch that, but I'm watching all the way through the old Dragon Ball Z's first. Let's see what they get just to find out. We're learning here. Fey Presence. Starting at first level, your patron bestows upon you the ability to project the beguiling and fearsome presence of the Fey. As an action, you can Cause each creature within 10-foot cube origination from you to make a wisdom saving throw against your Warlock spell DC. The creature that fails a saving throw are all charmed, frightened. Yeah, I don't like... That's a strong ability, but I don't think it fits them. We're going to go with Great Old One. Expanded spell list, which is great. Oh, you get that from there. Okay, so... Dissonant Whispers, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Hideous Laughter is great. That's Connor. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Are you kidding me? Detect Thoughts, Phantasmal Force. I don't know if we get in this third level or not. Sending is good, though. Clairvoyance is good, too. All right. What is Awakening Mind? Yeah, we already did that one. Okay, so Eldritch Invocation. All right. What level does he need from his Eldritch Invocation to levitate? That's what we're going to find out. All right. Choose an option at level 2. Fiendish Figure, Gaze of Two Minds, Gift of the Depths, Grasp, Lance, Mask of Many Faces could be good. Repelling Blast, Sign of the Omen, Thief of Five Fates, Tomb of Oblivious, or Undying Servitude. You can disguise yourself at will. That kind of sounds good. Level 2 option. Do we see is there one with levitation in it? 9th level? Oh man, that's rough. That is rough. What's this? Armor Shadows, you can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending. That's just going to be handy, so. Agonizing Blast and Ascendant Step. Let's take a look at those. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage. I like that. And then what was the other one? Ascendant Step is Levitation, so we don't have that one. Okay, we'll do Agonizing Blast. This actually might be a pretty strong character. Pact of Chain, Pact of Silence, Pact of Tome. Let's go to Pact of Blade. You can use your action to create a weapon in your empty hand. You can choose from the melee weapons. Your pact weapon disappears more than 5 feet. You can transform one magic weapon into your pact weapon by performing a special ritual. Yeah, see, that sounds cool, like a magical staff. What does Chain do? You learn the Find Familiar spell, which is amazing. Oh, you get that. I love Find Familiar. It doesn't really fit here, though. Spell doesn't count against your number of spells. You can cast the spell. You can choose one normal form of its familiar, one following special form. Oh, nice. Then you can also take the action. You can forego one of your own attacks to allow your familiar to make one attack with its reaction. That's pretty cool, but we're going Blade. I just didn't know what it did. And then another feature. Or do we want to do... Oh, look at Talisman. Talisman. Do we want to do their feature, or do we want to do a ability score improvement? Your patron gives you an amulet, a talisman that can aid the wearer when the need is great. When the wearer fails an ability check, they can add a D4 to the roll, potentially turning the roll into a success. This is more if you want to go with that Genie Djinn build. I think this would be perfect for that. So if we're talking about the Genie Djinn build, I think Talisman is perfect. You take luck as your feat, you have halfling luck, and you have a D4 to change the outcome. I think that's really good for that. Yeah, Yamcha had a familiar, and so did Tien. Like, it'd fit. I think it'd be fine. I think the weapon still fits best, though. Let's go and look at Tome just to see what it does. Oh, this is where you get more spells. Man, how many spells do you need? There's some good spells in there. But Pact of Blade. What are we thinking on the... just go with Lucky for the feature. Super lucky character. Athlete Charger. Elemental Depth wouldn't be awful. Great Weapon Master, no. Healer. Inspiring Leader. That's not bad. We could do for his like Kaioken attack, he'd want, what is it called? What's the one that helps you on your Constitution saving throws? Yeah, Cody. He definitely called Chaozu a familiar. I'm glad somebody caught that. It's not Spell Sniper. What is it? Warcaster, right? Thank you. Yep, Charles, Warcaster. You caught it just as I figured it out. All right, so this is for when he's doing his big Kaioken, which is like your Witch Bolt. He can keep concentration. I think that's smart. All right. Yeah, if you go with the Jin Genie, I think Lucky, and the Talisman seems about right. Let's look at our spells. Okay, so 0. We need 3 cantrips. Eldritch Blast is a must. Friends, I think, would be really good. For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile. I think that fits him perfectly. And then Presentation's always good. Minor Illusion's good. I think Minor Illusion fits the deception stuff more. And then Mage Hand would also be good. What do you guys think? Charles, honestly, Super Saiyan is just a rage if you think about it. Kind of, yeah. Kaioken, the Kaioken attack would be like that as well. What's True Strike? Pointing finger, target in range, your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. Your next turn, you gain advantage on first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended. I think that's good, but I think we're going to have some other concentration stuff going. Yeah, you can't cast spells during rage, or that'd be great. Okay, so let's go with Minor Illusion. Eldritch Blast is going to be the only thing he's casting as a cantrip. Okay, I believe we get 3, 2, and 1. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong here. 3, 2, 1. So 3 level 1s. Charm Person, someone said that already. Armor of Agathis would be great, just so you people know. A protective magical force surrounds you, manifests as a spectral frost that covers you, and you gain 5 temporary hit points. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage. So Charm Person, Armor Agathis, what else? Hellish Rebuke is good. Point your finger at the creature's damage. Creature that damaged you is monetarily surrounded by hellish flames. That creature must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d10 fire damage on a failed save. This is great, but I don't know if it fits the character. You guys let me know what you think. I think we got to take it. We have to take Witch Bolt. That's the one. Okay, level 2. Alright, so we have 2 of these. Hold Person's amazing. I don't think it fits. Misty Step, that's the one I was thinking. Misty Step, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. That we've seen this a million times in DBZ. Phantasmal Force, Shatter, Spider Climb, Suggestion could be good. What do you guys think? Earthbind, Cloud of Daggers, Darkness, Shatter. Shatter! Let's look at... Mirror Images in here too. Alright. See, every time I look at it, Delta and Charles. Mirror Image for After Image. Boom, perfect. Okay. Mirror Image and Misty Step. Beautiful. And one counterspell is super strong. Don't know if it fits. Fly. Is this what we want? You touch a willing creature. Target gains a fly speed of 60 feet for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. When the spell ends, the target falls. Unless it stops or falling, you can cast a spell using spell slot of 4th or higher. Fly's what we want, correct? So we talked about. Better than Levitate. I mean, this is perfect, guys. Seriously. Yeah, I mean, this is much better than I was thinking. I mean, this is perfect. 5 Monk, 5 Warlock. I don't think you're going to get another person that... I don't think we're going to get another person... Like, who's he going to fight in the air is the funny part. Just flying up and just punching something like crazy. I don't see the situation, but I want this situation. I want this situation very bad. I guess if I'm DMing, I can make this situation, right? Where 2 people are flying and fighting. This is really cool. Boom. There we go. So, there we go. We have Visca, the halfling who flies, who does Kaioken attacks, who does Energy Blast with Eldritch Blast, who is super charming and has advantage on all rolls, has halfling luck. So, man, spreading rumors about themselves and about others to beef up his reputation so that maybe one day he can go home and redeem himself. This is perfect. I love this character. I may need to play this character sometime. Charles, yeah, another Warlock just flying around shooting Kai Blast at each other. Yeah, I'm down with it. I mean, I may make a mirror image of this. I may make this character as an NPC, to be honest with you. And then just do the level 5 for my person who needs a character. Yeah, for sure. If I'm making DBZ heroes, got to have DBZ bad guys. Let's view the character sheet. Oh, I didn't give any equipment. I'll go back and do that. Not that you really need equipment. Like, you're punching, you're blasting. Witch Bolt is super strong. 3d12. Honestly, 3d12. And once you hit once, you just keep blasting with it. It's so freaking good. You just have to hold concentration. Next turn, you're continuing to hit with it. So you can use your luck up to make sure you hit that first time. And Eldritch Blast is 1d10 plus 3. Man, 3d12. And the 7 to hit, like 1d6 plus 4 for unarmed strike. I really like this character. This is really good. Yeah, I mean, this is why I got on here, because you guys give me some great advice. And I haven't built a monk yet, and here's my monk. Well, I'm gonna, for the new player, I'm gonna just do the level 5, the 5 level monks. I'll do it on paper. So I'll just copy the monk stuff. Yeah, at 5th level it's 2d10. See, 63 hit points ain't that great. 15 AC. I haven't put any armor on yet, so I think that'll buff up the armor a little bit. I mean, this is a really good character. I'll go back and get the equipment. I have Genasi, Kai, Genie, Warlock, Genasi, or Reborn, Wild Mage, Sorcerer will be my pick for a challenger. Yeah, maybe we can make maybe we should make some villains soon. Yeah, plus 7 to hit on spells. It's ridiculous. It's so good for a multi-class like that. Like, this is really strong. Monks are already strong, but this is really good. All right, we're going with equipment. Simple weapon, we want a quarterstaff. We're going to go with a Dungeoneer's pack. 10 darts is great. Some shuriken action, not that they'll ever use them. Maybe an anti-magic shield, like if they're, or zone, like they're facing a beholder or something. Inexpensive and unusual weapon. Let's go with a long sword. Very fancy long sword. Love letter or lock of hair. What do we think? Love letter. They can't go home to get to their loved one. Costume patch at endpoint. Perfect. Adding that equipment, we're going to equip our quarterstaff. Do they have armor? Clothes, costume. Did I miss that? Are they unarmored? Yeah, Boo. Creating Boo would be fun. Yeah, we're making a DBC style character, and I may make a DBC style villain for the NPC for them to fight. Monks don't do armor. I didn't know if warlocks did. Cool. I love it. I love it. So 15 AC, 3 charisma, 8 plus 8 on the quarterstaff, and plus 7 on the magics. Eldritch Blast and Witch Bolt is awesome. Yeah, mage armor. I have mage armor and armor of Agathis, whatever that is. Yeah, so they'll have a magic armor, which will be great, which will be fine. Sweet. All right. Well, hey, we hit exactly an hour as we finish this up. So this is perfect. This is great. I love it. Level 10, Visca or Viscose, halfling, Dragon Ball Z style character. That's really cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for joining me, and I think the next stream I'll do, we will make the villain for this. I think that'd be fun to make a villain. So, all right, we'll see you guys later.